All
Um,
right, welcome to episode 5 of Zero Credentials, where we just talk about random stuff we want to talk about, and other stuff that maybe might not matter, or maybe it does matter. I don't know. My name is Dots.
yep, and I'm so excited. And for this week, we're really just answering mainly questions, talking about a bit of Warzone, and yeah, giving relationship advice. Not that we are in yeah, not that we are an experts by any stretch, but I mean, you guys send us some questions, and we're just gonna
We're giving
answer it.
advice on something that we're not in, and on top of that, we have no information on either.
True, we're actually giving
But
our opinions. That's what we should say, not our advice.
opinion. There you go. That's probably the best option. Yeah. And on top of that, obviously, maybe don't do what we tell you. That's probably another way to.
That's
That's
like the
also an
number one
answer,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
You know. Maybe don't follow what we say,
This
or
is
maybe
like
follow.
this is like when you ask for somebody for advice and you're like, but that's just me, right? Because you don't really
But
want to
that's
ruin
just
their
me.
life.
Yeah.
You don't want to ruin their life, right?
But that's just me. That's what we should include right at the end of it. But that's just it. Huh?
That's just me. Oh
We
my
got to give
God.
that disclaimer. Okay, so
All
what are you
right.
talking about first?
So let's talk about Warzone.
Oh.
Six out here, just cutting in for a bit. It seemed that we had a bit of audio issues, so we're just going to go straight to the questions, and we had to remove the section of Warzone. So sorry about that, guys. But yep, here we go for the questions.
Absolutely. First question is, my boyfriend deleted my 6-year-old Steam and 5-year-old PlayStation account after an argument we had. Oh,
Damn, my boyfriend too, eh? Not
I
even the
know.
girlfriend. You would no offense to the ladies out there, but typically you would expect the other way around. I'm pretty sure the boyfriends should be aware of, how important that is to
Oh,
have like
shit! I just
a
see what you're saying. I thought it was a girlfriend. It's a
yeah, yeah,
boyfriend who
yeah, yeah.
deleted it.
So
Oh,
it's just
okay.
there's the boyfriend that deleted it. I mean, unless he does know and that's why he did it. And that's kind of like, in a sense, I don't know. I kind of feel like, in my personal opinion, it's a very petty type of.
Yeah, I mean, it would depend on what the
Uh,
argument was about. Was it like based on cheating, or was it just like
well,
silly
whatever. Let's say
argument?
let's say it was due to cheating, right? So let's say the girl or the guy. Wait, hold on. I'm confused now. The girl cheated.
Yeah.
Let's say the girl cheated, and the guy deleted her 6-year-old Steam account, which again, there's a lot of money invested into that, and a lot of games as well.
Hmm.
And also deleted the PlayStation account as well, which is again same exact thing. A lot of games purchased, maybe themes, videos, movies. So a lot of money's gone into it.
So I guess I don't really use Steam, right? I only have like a PlayStation. But can you
It
not?
works the same exact.
But can you not, for example, like get back your account, like if it's deleted?
Right. So I would assume so.
Yeah, because
I
I
kind of
think you
feel
can
like
only
maybe
suspend your account, but you can't really delete it.
no, you could delete the account. I feel like, but again, it's also I'm pretty sure that you can get it back with all the content, unless maybe I don't know, like if the boyfriend was the not the account holder, but like yeah, I guess the account
Oh,
holder
okay,
or
okay. I see
it
what
was
you
under
mean.
his name.
And you
Then at
basically
that
submit like a
point, she
report or
doesn't
a claim.
have exactly. Yeah, then she doesn't have any options of getting it back because PlayStation, Sony, or I don't know, Steam, whoever they are, but they would need to speak to the boyfriend to actually get approval to get the accounts
Yeah,
back up and running.
I mean it's a good question, or I guess it's not really a question, but like, why would you delete the Steam account? Like, it couldn't be
I guess
really.
that's what we're focusing on right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're focusing on why you would delete it, and in this case, what should you do? Even on the fact that we can get the accounts
Come
back
back.
up and running,
Yeah.
which will still take some time because in this case you're gonna waste a lot of time. I don't know, maybe an hour or two to actually get to a call with Sony, and then obviously
Yeah.
discuss further on. Um, what would you do? I don't know. What would you do? I mean,
For the
I don't
PSN
think it.
account, is a good. Yeah, for the PSN account, like if it's deleted, it's a hard ass because I would be pissed for sure because
I agree. I agree.
in my case I only have like online games. I don't have like a physical CD, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
assuming it's the same for the average person. Like they don't really have a physical CD. So if you delete the account, you're really deleting like a bunch of money.
I 100%. There you go. That's exactly what I think as well. Yeah. So I mean, getting it back is going to be a hassle, but
Yeah.
again, we're focusing on the topic or on the question of is it I don't know, is it a good thing to do? Or not a good thing, but rather how do you handle
How do
that?
you handle it? Yeah.
You just went ahead and deleted your account. Now it's gonna go ahead. You're gonna go ahead and waste another 1 hour, 2 hours with Sony trying to get
Correct.
your account back up and running or Steam.
So production basically is showing us right now that you could for sure get it back once you have the email address. So basically the same thing that you said. Once you are the I
Yeah.
guess technically the account holder for that email, you
Uh
can
huh.
actually just submit the claim to them and get it back. but it's just the hassle of going through all that trouble. Like,
Correct. Exactly.
if you're trying to be petty, if it's your girlfriend and you live with them, I would say maybe don't.
It's definitely
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if you're trying to be petty, just like maybe not cook them dinner for one night or something, and you make a bet. Because if you're going to go to that level,
probably one good way to piss them off.
yeah, because if you're going to that level of like deleting this account, maybe it's a case where,
especially 6 years and 5 years, that's quite a lot of years. I'm pretty sure a lot of investments have gone into that. Not only just like money wise, but a lot of like history, right? So a lot of games you can go ahead and play, and you can actually get achievements for them.
Yeah.
So a lot of time has been wasted, is what I'm trying to say. Not wasted, but again, if it's deleted, then a lot of time has been wasted.
And I mean, it could be a case where, to play devil's advocate, it could be a case where the girl actually does play a lot of games, and he's trying to ask for attention, and that's what he gets resorted to, right? But
no, that would definitely call for a fucking breakup or get the hell out of my house. What the hell? Why would you you could play games with her, yeah.
True.
But why would you go ahead and delete two
accounts? Not even one, two of them. Yeah, I'd be
two accounts.
Well.
Yeah, two accounts with that. So I'm pretty sure something happened for him to actually lead to this. We don't know the side of the boyfriend, but
yeah,
that's what we're dealing with so far. Let's go to the next question. Let's see if we can answer that one. This one is again about a bit iffy on the answer, but ultimately, if obviously it was something petty and he just deleted it because he got pissed off, then I would agree with whatever outcome he gets.
True. Like, I mean, not death, of course, but yeah. All right.
Next question.
The next question, production, are you there?
All right, 6, I'm asking you the question. At one point in constantly getting rejected by women after women, should you stop pursuing women altogether? What do you feel?
So you're basically saying, you're trying, but after like multiple women, they keep rejecting you, and you want to know like at what point do you stop?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, stopping altogether, I mean, that kind of sounds like, you're putting a block on it.
I know, right?
You're just not going to tackle women at all.
Think of it this way, like, if you stop trying to get a good job, you'll never get a good job, right? So if you want a good girl or a good wife, you have to like keep going. And
no, not even that. But like, I think let's think about it less. I think that was. I'm not saying that's a bad example, but
I mean, I don't think we're giving good examples
that,
whatsoever.
Like I think in his mindset or the question itself, because we don't have that much information on it, but based on the question, I kind of feel like maybe he's just like looking for one thing.
One thing specific, right? Maybe it's his type. Maybe it's like the type of girls that he's looking for.
Exactly, and that's a very good point out from you, because in this case, maybe he's asking the wrong type, and so if he stops altogether, he's not going to go ahead and find that type, right?
Correct.
So if he does continue, I think maybe not even continue asking women out, but just kind of get comfortable with them, get to know them as friends, and then from there on, build a profile, and obviously, you can get from there. But again, I kind of feel like he's just maybe again strictly looking to. Have a night of debauchery and all that shit. But
no, I think you're right. I think you're 100% right, because like maybe he is his approach, right? Just trying to like get a nut.
His approach, 100%. There you go.
He's probably trying to get like his nut off or something, but instead,
it's a common question. It's a common question when it comes to a lot of like men who's getting into the dating scene.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, I'm asking a lot of people out, but I'm getting rejected. Maybe they're rejecting you because they can tell, women can tell fucking what you're looking for, right? So if you're looking for only sex, they're going to be like, fuck off.
I know, they're going to be straight. Yeah. I mean,
the
good thing with him, if that's what he's doing, he's being very transparent. So he's not wasting his time. However, like in this specific case where he's being rejected woman after woman, it's for sure either the approach or the woman he's looking for. So, me personally, like my recommendation to him would be, just try to be friends, as you said. Like, there's nothing wrong with being friends.
Start off small, man. Yeah, sometimes, whenever shit happens, and if you feel like you're not getting the success you're looking for, maybe take a couple steps back. That's probably the best option. And again, like ultimately, I would also get pissed off if you're just looking for fucking sex. Yeah, I would get cheesed off too. So maybe don't even think about that right now. Build a profile with someone, and I think at that point you should find an easier time. Not even an easier time, but again, if you get that one person, then it shouldn't even really matter to
Yeah,
and go after everyone else.
I know when I was younger as well, the first girl that I met and I liked, the first thing I think about was like marriage, for example. But
yeah.
But I mean,
it's the same 6 we're talking about. No way.
Anyways, the one time I'm vulnerable, you can make fun of me.
I'm definitely making fun of you this one. Go ahead, continue.
But not to say that you can't really think like that, but you just have to like
Right,
take it
right, right,
step by
right.
step first, right? You have to be friends first, have to like get a good time first instead of like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
try to jump straight into it. So
Correct, yeah.
I would say take a step back, evaluate yourself. Probably, maybe it's something to do with you. Most likely, it is. To be honest,
True, 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 true.
nothing disrespectful
100%.
because I mean, it can be multiple women have that same feelings, right? It must
Yeah,
be
yeah,
something
yeah.
that
I
you're
agree, I
doing
agree.
or energy you're giving off. So,
Yeah.
all right.
So what about what about the opposite? Like, what if maybe he's not looking for sex and maybe he's looking for like marriage?
Yeah, and you still
And
get
then they're
in.
rejecting it. I guess it all comes out to the same exact answer that maybe they're not looking for that what you're looking for. So I think ultimately that's what it is.
I mean, on the flip side, like the same scenario that you just said, it could be a case, your initial answer was just try to be friends first, regardless.
Not to put it in a way where you're trying to like make a master plan that you're gonna be
Yeah.
friends with them and then you're gonna woo
Oh, yeah, I
them
could
and
deceive them,
do
eh?
some afterwards. No, like I'm saying get that shit out of your mind and just
Yeah.
kind of make friends first.
Yeah, for sure. And the good thing about making friends first is even if it doesn't work out with that specific friend, she must have
Yeah.
friends as well, right? So you could always have her
I
say
guess so. I
co-sign.
guess so.
Yeah,
Easier said than done, but like I mean, I don't know.
but
But
think
yeah,
of
I
it this way:
agree.
she
I
would probably
agree.
co-sign you with her other friends, saying, "You know what? This is my good friend."
Co-sign you.
Of course, I mean that's how shit works nowadays.
I guess so. Yeah, true, 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 true. I'll hook you up with one of my buddies. That's how it
Exactly,
is, eh?
and she's gonna talk to her friend
That's
saying,
fine. That's fine.
he's a good
Sure.
guy, whatever, and just I guess take that approach and see if it works.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I agree. So that's probably the best option. Yeah. All right, production. Next question, man. Let's go.
All right, your next question is: my boyfriend won't let me have any male friends and makes me feel scared to talk to him any further about it.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah,
Um,
that's a common one as well. I've read
so basically,
on websites.
she can't have any male friends. What about her?
Mhm.
What about his friends? Can she be friends with his friends? Hmm.
Well, no, I guess that's what he's trying to block off, right? But like, what if he has female friends?
No, what I'm trying to say is maybe the situation is she can't have male friends that he doesn't know about. But what about his own buddies? Like, can she be friends with him? Like, is that also a problem? I guess let's step back and just take
Probably.
about the actual bigger picture. Why can't she have male friends to begin
Yeah.
with? Is it that you're so insecure that? Don't get me wrong.
Probably.
Sometimes
Probably.
I'm sometimes like the jealous person. Like I'd rather.
I
know.
remember that last episode you mentioned, yo.
Yeah.
If someone touches my girl, I'm gonna get insecure.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's just life. Like.
Not to put you on the spot, but I agree.
Mhm.
Some people are different, so they're gonna think different ways. But yeah, I guess maybe that is one of the things, and obviously, there's different levels of it. So
True.
maybe he's even more insecure that he doesn't even want
I'm gonna
her to
take.
talk to like
I'm,
male friends.
I'm gonna take a psychological answer here, where it
Yeah.
has never happened to me, but I'm just saying in his
Yeah.
case, he probably got cheated on or something, and he doesn't want to relive that.
More, yeah. That could be what led to all these choices.
Yeah.
I definitely do agree. But it ultimately, like again, in a sense, it's kind of like it's her freedom, right? So
Correct. You can't tell somebody what to do. I mean, it's her life,
Yeah,
as you said.
yeah, right.
You,
Oh man, I
you,
don't know. This discussion is definitely weird because again, the guy is definitely being like too overprotective, not overprotective, sorry, but too insecure.
yeah. And one thing I guess we missed about the question was the end part says it makes me feel scared to talk to him any further about it. So
Oh yeah, for sure,
he's definitely the
sure.
dominant type where do what I say, do the blah 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 blah.
I guess so. I mean, he could be the dominant, or he just could be like a psychopath.
For sure.
That could be another thing.
And to be honest, it's definitely a sign to like wake up and just smell the roses and try to maybe leave that, because what happens in the future when you guys get
100%,
married,
yeah. What
like
the
it's
fuck
gonna get
was
worse.
that goddamn comparison? To wake up and smell the roses.
I know.
Never heard of that before.
Jesus, you must have heard that before. It's my
Never.
Oh my god.
Wake
Zero
up to smell
credentials,
the
guys.
roses. Are you trying to say like there's better shit on the other side of
Yeah,
the
of
fence?
course. Like there's greener. The grass is greener on the other side. It's the same shit. Well, no, it's not. That's basically not what I'm trying to say.
Wake up to smell the roses. She's been smelling shit this whole time.
I mean, I didn't say like that.
She's
but
gotten
basically,
used to the shit smell. But
Yeah.
I agree, it could be a toxic relationship where again, she just is trying to get out, but maybe she's just too scared of the guy.
Exactly.
That he's gonna maybe do something. And I definitely do agree that again, even after breakup, it's still kind of in a sense you're
Mm-hmm.
in that you're under the cloud
Yeah.
where anything could still happen unless you like legit move to another country and just completely go under the radar.
Yeah.
I do agree with the mindset that it's kind of quite burdensome, I guess, and difficult.
No, for
So,
sure. And I mean, I don't think
Maybe
anyone
that's what
should
she's
be.
experiencing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anyone should be in a relationship that they're scared to either say something or do something. Right. The fact
Just
that
to kind of give like an actual answer, because we've been giving like shitty answers. I kind of feel
True,
like.
yeah.
Typically, what I've read is that the best option would be to speak to a counselor, and if not a counselor, then if it is a toxic relationship, maybe speak to the authorities. That
Wow.
this is happening, because you don't want to be in something that you don't want to be in, right?
Yeah.
And if what's stopping you is fear,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe you want to get help with that. So I think that's the best answer I can give.
Yeah, and I mean I must commend you because I think that's the most logical answer we've ever given on this
Exactly,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, they speak to a therapist together, maybe a relationship therapist or counselor.
Together
or
also
whatever.
could be because we're probably assuming right now that the guy is really like a bad guy and whatever.
True.
Because he could be a gentle guy. You never know.
Yeah, and
but
that's
he
just, like, his
he may have been
preference.
hurt.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned previously, with the past relationship. So potentially, that the therapist can also assist with that as well.
Cool. Trauma. Yeah, you're right.
Definitely. There you go. Good
Alright.
question. I like the answers. Very
I like your
nice.
answer. I must
I
commend you.
feel
one more time.
good. IO production. You want to hit us with another one?
Yeah, two more
Maybe.
questions.
Yep, we got another one here.
He's
So my boyfriend is upset and won't talk to me after a discussion over wearing condom.
wearing condoms.
Dun dun dun.
What's a condom? I'm just joking. I'll have you go first, or do you want me to go first?
I was gonna leave it up to you. I mean, like, hold on. Let me understand this question one more time. My 23-year-old boyfriend, or sorry, my 23, she's 23, and the boyfriend's 23 as
They're
well.
both 23. Yeah.
Is upset, won't talk to me after discussion over wearing condoms. So does he not want to wear condoms, or does he want to wear condoms?
I'm taking it in the context of they weren't wearing condoms before. Something happened, and she wants to wear condoms now. That's how I take that.
Okay. So you're saying that the boyfriend does not want to wear condoms?
Correct. Yeah, that's how I understand that. question.
Because I'm aware that and apparently it's not a lot of people's thing where I don't know, they just don't feel anything.
Yeah,
It just kind of cuts off. I think 70%. I don't know if that's the correct number I should about.
I get what you're saying though.
Of
Yeah,
the sensation.
of the sensation. Yeah. I don't know the number as well, but the only thing I could think about is, if he's your boyfriend, he must be understanding that that's your decision. You can't
Correct. Yeah.
like not be wearing a condom you can't not wear a condom if your other partner doesn't want to wear a condom. You get what I mean? Or I should say wear a condom. Blah, let me repeat that. You can't not want to wear a condom if your partner wants to wear a condom, because that's her choice, and you're basically revoking her choice from her.
I agree. I agree.
Because it's like, I guess it's in the sense of consent, right? If she said, I want to do something this way, you have to do it. And if you don't want to do it, you have the option to leave the relationship. I could see the
Don't leave the relationship, but like, I mean, talk about it. I think
for sure, talk about it.
23-year-olds is now you guys are adults, right? So I'm pretty sure you guys are wise enough and mature enough to go ahead and decide, on what's right and what's wrong.
Correct.
I agree that you want to kind of, when you're doing the dirty, that you want to actually feel everything, but also you got to understand that there's sometimes, I think, I don't know again the numbers, but it's a huge number. That sometimes,
just say it's a huge number.
Again,
let's not make up any numbers.
It could lead it to unwanted things, like, I don't know, a child, right?
Yeah, and even worse, a disease that lives with you forever, right? I mean, a
100%.
child kind of
That's
is with
also
you
another
forever
thing as well. So yeah, I believe, if I remember correctly, fuck man, it's been a while, but I think condoms save like what,
It's a 99.9% or something like that. So it's not really 100%.
I think so. Yeah.
But it's not
But
even that
even
as well.
then, like it's not 100%. Yeah, so
Correct,
that
right?
0.01% is just what you got to worry about.
Because I mean, most girls, I guess nowadays, this generation, they would probably use like birth control pills. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, but I heard a lot of shit like about that it just does not cope well with females and then what it does to the actual
body.
mind and body.
Yep.
So
there's
I kind
different.
of feel like it's if you're gonna fuck up your girl just so if you want to you feel good for 1-2 days, but it's up to you. But like
Yeah.
it's kind of a scummy type of decision.
I mean, we're gonna preference it that none of us are girls, so we don't know what they go through. But like my understanding of it is there are side effects, as you just said, right? There's gonna be like mood,
What's the girls?
moody. This guy's laughing. Mood swings. There's gonna be
Sorry, man.
There's gonna be mood swings. There's gonna be like probably bloating from what I heard. Sometimes there's gonna be headaches, migraines.
Oh
or whatever.
yeah. Not only that, but I've also heard that apparently like birth controls also sometimes doesn't do their job properly. So it's still there's still a chance.
Yeah.
Birth control and IEDs.
Oh yeah, IEDs.
Sorry, hold on. No, wait. I don't think it's IED. I think IED is like fucking
It's a cable.
explosions.
Yeah, some shit like that. Jesus, this guy's playing too
It's
much Warzone.
improvised explosive device. Oh my god, what is it called?
Oh my god.
Where's production? I need help with this. Production, where you at? Where your bitch ass at? No, not IEDs, man. No, not that. What's that one little pin that they get, man?
IUD, bro. It's called an IUD.
There you go. This guy wrote pin for ass. I don't think these guys are understanding what we're saying, man. We're just talking like fucking while we're laughing.
We lost all credibility just now. Despite the show called
IUD,
Zero Credentials.
IUD. My apologies. That was my mistake.
It's funny.
Sorry
I mean, of
about
course,
that.
I don't expect you to know
Shit.
this, to be honest. Like, it's not your responsibility. So it's fine. It's just funny.
An IUD. Sorry, I've been
my
playing
God.
too much Warzone, man. My bad. IUD, yeah. So I've even heard, even with an IUD, that apparently, again, it can still kind of bypass.
Yeah, I mean, everything is not really 100%. That's just the real answer.
There was
to the
one
question.
story, if I remember correctly, I read it on Reddit, where a female had an IED, and apparently she
IUD,
ended
right?
up with twins. So IUD, shit, I said it
Damn.
again, with an IUD, and she apparently ended up with twins. So again, it could still happen, but ultimately, you want a stable relationship. So I kind of feel like ultimately, if you guys are not mature enough to go ahead and decide on wearing a condom, then I kind of feel like maybe you shouldn't even do it to begin with.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
birth control pills, I kind of, that I don't know, man. That kind of feels like I'm kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I'm abusing the other person mentally.
Yeah, because you can't really tell them to go on birth control, right? It's their decision to do
exactly.
it. But I
no,
mean,
obviously I get that as well. But like, even if she wants to, like, it's still kind of it hurts you. Like you're she's putting herself under stress and whatever, just so we can feel this.
And I was going to
sensation.
I was going to say as well, in the boyfriend's defense, like, I can understand why if the situation was, they were having raw sex before and now she wants to use a condom. I can understand why he feels some kind of way, but as a boyfriend who is 23, which is like a young adult, right? He should be more mature to know that it's her decision. That's something that she feels comfortable doing. And if you're the actual boyfriend who you say you are, you should respect her decision, right?
It is her, 100% agree. It is also her decision as well, because ultimately, if anything happens, she's gonna be on the end of the line, right? She's gonna be the one with the belly for fucking 8-9 months. So 9 months, not 8 months. Shit.
Say
okay.
8 months. Wow.
so exactly. So I agree with that. Yeah, that's the question for that one.
I know.
Well, you want to take another one, or you want to talk about something else?
Let's wrap it up with the last question. I mean, do you have something else you had in mind, or what?
Your production, you want to ask a personal question, fam? We can help you and give you some feedback. The question is, girlfriend accused me of cheating and broke up. And there's a question in the bracket, would you break up with your girlfriend if you were together for 3 years, but she told you she cheated in the first 3 months of dating?
Okay.
So typically that's not, 3 months is quite still a long time, but in the mindset of relationship, it's still kind of pretty fresh.
Yeah.
but ultimately, it looks like she felt like maybe this wasn't going to work, and so she kind of, in a sense,
Stepped out and see what's
moved
going on.
on. Yeah, she gave the guys yuckums. She gave
Oh
him the
my
gok
God.
gok.
This guy. Do you know what the Glock is or what?
Yeah.
Jeez. That actually came from Call Her Daddy, by the way. I hope you knew that.
Oh my god. I don't know. She probably did. I'm not quite sure, but it's the first 3 months, so she's like, you know what? Let me have my fun, I guess. So, but ultimately, she like let's just say this was the question. Let's just say she had a change of mind that she actually did believe this was the right person, and obviously 3 years is quite a lot of years. So she's
Yeah.
going on with it.
I mean, you're right because the key word that I see in this is really dating. Like you're not in a relationship, you're dating. So even if she did slip
That isn't
with,
a relationship. What you talking about?
bro, dating is maybe I should probably preference this, but dating is like you're seeing what's out there, right? But there's nothing like
Yeah.
concrete 100%. That's my understanding of dating. A relationship is basically you're in a relationship saying, hey, you belong to me, I belong to you. Going forward, this
Yeah,
is
but
what it is going to be.
that is what dating is, fam.
Dating's
They're in
leading
a
up to that
relationship.
because suppose they've been going out maybe once every 2 months or sorry once every month or something like that, and
No, that's not dating, fam. What the hell are you talking about?
people have different
That's not
definitions of
dating.
dating. Like, so, I mean, that's my understanding of it. That's my I guess answer to that. But
Oh,
um,
I guess I understand what you're saying, but I kind of feel like it's still considered as friends at that time.
yeah,
That you're looking for something, but ultimately, if the correct term is dating, and if they're saying dating, then
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've done the talk, and like, yeah, yes, I'm the girlfriend, you're the boyfriend,
So you're saying there
so on
should
and
be
so
some
forth.
loyalty in that 3 months, regardless. Yeah.
Loyalty is quite hard to come by these days. It's
Based on what I just said,
loyalty.
it's probably hard to get my
Yeah.
loyalty.
But yeah, so what do you think about this question? I mean, like 3 months, I kind of feel like it's still kind of in a negative. She's still in the wrong. Although, I mean, obviously, if you made that connection that you're the boyfriend and I'm the girlfriend,
Yeah.
that's it. That's when you should only be looking at this person, not anyone else. But she went and had and cheated in the first 3 months.
Yeah, I could see, to be honest with you, the only thing that I have a problem with is after 3 years, this was actually being spoken about. If it happened in the 3 months, the cheating aspect of it, and for example, she mentioned
In
it
the
to
first
you,
3 months, like, yo, listen, think about it, fam. It's like we don't know the exact how many times,
that's
but
also true.
like, one time I'll be
Uh-huh.
like, it's still kind of annoying, and I would be like, no, but like, imagine if it had happened multiple times,
That's true. I mean, if it happened on more than one occasion,
yo.
yeah, I
As
didn't think about
for
that.
as for what the Hodge twins would say, men been leaving nuts in the sugar walls, fam.
What?
Imagine they cream pie those sugar walls.
Oh my god.
So 3 months is quite a lot of months, right? So again, people move fast.
Yeah, it says in the first three
Uh,
months. So yeah, you're right. It happens maybe more than one occasion. I thought it was like a one-off situation.
that's such a hard and difficult situation to be in. After 3 years you've been with her, and then she tells you right now, like the first 3 months, she's been doing the gawk gawk.
True. Well, okay. What is cheating though? Is I'm trying to like play
That
devil's
is cheating. What
advocate.
do you
Is it
mean?
like a blowjob or is it like oral sex? Is it like
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
intercourse?
Are you stupid? Like, are you like, like, if she gives a blowjob to someone, that's not cheating? Yeah, that is cheating, fam.
Oh my, I'm just playing. But yeah, of course it's
Anything
cheating. Yeah.
above anything above like talking,
hmm So
I
flirting is
want to
cheating
say,
as well.
like,
I'm
I
glad.
mean,
I'm just
like,
joking about that. It is cheating. Everything is cheating.
yeah,
Looking
yeah, okay,
looking at
okay,
someone and
okay. So as long
smiling,
as you're aware.
looking at someone and smiling. That's not your current partner. That's cheating.
No, 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 not that, not that. I mean,
Cheating.
that one could be something different, but
Cheater. No. Why are you laughing? Like, why are you laughing with that random guy?
no,
Why?
no, no, no. That could be something else. That could be just whatever. But
I'm just playing.
if she's responding back, then yeah, I think that's cheating.
I mean, that's a good
If
point
someone
because, like, end of the day, like, if somebody's talking to my girl, like, it's what it is, right? But if she, for example, talks back as you said, right?
if she
And
replies and she
yeah,
flirts, yeah, there at that
that's where the
point,
problem
I
is.
kind of feel like, yes, it is.
I
You're in
mean,
a relationship, but like it's more of a like a loose relationship where, again, you don't feel that anything is there. That's why
yeah.
it's leading to flirting.
I mean, I guess to answer the question, the issue is really
Yeah.
why did she take 3 years to tell the guy this, right? So
I don't know, bro. Like a lot of people, I mean, don't even tell anyone anything. So
Yeah,
ultimately,
that's
you know,
probably her dumbass for even saying it. To be honest, she should
no,
have.
no, not even dumbass. But maybe give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she wants to be nice, and she
And
actually wants,
transparent.
and she actually likes the guy, and she's respecting him and telling him this is what happened, so that the table is clear. You don't have anything on the table or under the table. Where,
Yeah.
like I mentioned, a lot of relationships just go with everything under the table, where no one knows about anything, and
Yeah.
people still do stuff,
Okay, let me ask you a
right?
question. If you were the person in this situation right now, 3 months in,
It's a difficult situation, fam. It's really difficult. If
but
I was in three
that's why
years
that's why I'm
and
asking
she
your
told,
point of view right now. What would you do? Would you tell your partner that what happened in the
I
first three
think
months?
it depends. It depends on like what went down that night.
But it says within the first 3 months, so it happened maybe more than once.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So if it happened more than one time, it's really difficult. But ultimately, for myself, I kind of feel like that's where we draw the line. That's where we cut it off. But
Yeah.
again, I mean, you kind of wasted 3 years of my fucking life thinking that you're the one and that you promised me. But I think we need more context. I think maybe there's a lack of context. Maybe that's why I can't give a proper answer. But
So hold
in
on, would
this
you
case,
really break up with a girl if that happened though?
bro, listen, fam. 3 months, like I told you, man, it's quite a long time, and like myself personally, I want someone that is actually like I don't care about love, but I need loyalty and trust to be up top. They're
Yeah,
my top tiers, right? So
I get
if I
you.
find someone who I can't trust, who can't be loyal to, although again, she's
She's
being
being
respectable
honest.
and telling me this
Yeah,
information,
correct. She's gonna be honest with
um,
you. So maybe it says,
I still kind of feel like that. It's still not fair to me.
Jesus, harsh guy. I mean, it is a hard question. I won't lie. For me,
Yeah, but that's just me. That's just me.
no,
If you
no,
if you
nothing
don't
wrong with
like my
that.
opinion,
Yeah.
that's on you. But ultimately,
No, no,
different people, different tastes, and different whatever. Because
no.
again, you can think of it maybe in the first 3 months, even if you were dating, just kind of erase that, be like you weren't dating, and then you're like whatever. You're mine now. 3 years have passed, and you've been mine for 3 years. But ultimately, if you want to if you want to think of it technically wise, you were still in that relationship and you cheated, so it still considers cheating.
No, 100%. It is cheating. Like I'm not even gonna, ignore the fact that it is
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah.
It's just that I probably wouldn't break up, but you mentioned earlier, 3 years is a lot of time, right? I'm not gonna waste 3 years.
100%. I agree. I agree.
But in my case, I would like, be petty and I wouldn't. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Blackmailer,
No,
fam.
no, no. I'm
Oh
not gonna
my
say that. I was
god.
gonna say just be petty and just like be my, I guess take my own self and like be my own corner and like reevaluate things. But it would be a long or hard ask for me to like break up with that person because it's something that happens within the first 3 months. But you are 100% right. It's really loyalty because why did you take 3 years to tell me something that happened
I agree, but like your mindset, I mean, like it is your mindset, it's your opinion, and that in this case, I have my own opinions, and
Yeah.
that's where we differ. But
Mhm.
again, like I don't know, man. 3 months is also still quite a long time, right?
True.
Uh,
Maybe she was
I
testing the
don't know if I'm.
waters before, she went into the relationship. Who
Yeah,
knows?
but like if you're testing the waters, fam, you don't test the fucking waters if you're in a relationship already.
True. But was she in the relationship? I guess that's really the question.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Take 10 steps back. It says girlfriend accused me of cheating and broke up. It was the guy.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Yeah, we've been accusing the girl this whole
oh,
time.
shy
Oh
as that
my
is a guy. No,
god.
he's. But I
Oh
guess
no,
it's
no,
double.
no, no, no,
No,
no. The
he's right.
question in the
Girlfriend
bracket
accused me
says
of
if
cheating.
she cheated. If told you she cheated. Okay. We're talking about the question in the bracket. The question
Oh,
in the
okay.
bracket says, question is, would you break up with your girlfriend if you're together for 3 years? What the fuck is that? You copied and pasted this shit? It says girlfriend accused me of cheating and broke up, but then it says in the question in the brackets, the question is, would you break up with your girlfriend if you're together for 3 years and
It doesn't.
she
Okay, it
told
doesn't
you
matter.
she
Break up with
cheated?
your spouse. That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay, hold on. Oh, so you wrote the bracket. Okay,
I
that's
wrote the
on you then.
bracket, yeah, but the question was
Fuck
actually
you.
the first part. Jeez, god damn.
Okay, hold on. The question in the bracket is what we're talking about because it mentions that if your girlfriend cheated. So sorry for all the ladies out there because I'm pretty sure we're in a sensitive time. We don't want to get the fucking shit, but
Who cares, man?
yeah.
We're just
So
talking about like cheating on,
I think
boyfriend
the
girlfriend doesn't
question goes
matter.
for both men, male
Yeah,
and female though. That's what we're talking about. So not just a girlfriend, but both male and female. If you're cheating in the first 3 months, man, nah. If you're testing the waters while you're in my ship, fuck you, get the hell out of here. Stuck my left nut. You can jump ship. I'll feed you to the goddamn sharks. Like, listen, man, you're not gonna be a part of this crew and tell me like, yo, I have another crew. I'm just gonna be a part of you guys for the time being. That's a bad example, but again,
Oh my god, I've never heard that before. You said jump ship.
Yeah. But again,
Oh my god.
you got to be committed to one thing, yo. You can't just, jump over, keep jumping over, and then be like, yo, I'm gonna be. Yeah, that's it.
I get you.
That's it.
It's definitely a heated topic for you, man.
Shit. All right. But what's the?
I guess what was the answer? The answer
think
was,
that was it.
Yeah, the answer was really
Well, it depends.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, the first question says girlfriend accused me of cheating and broke up. So she did. She had my mindset type of thing, She's like,
Once a cheater,
we were
it's
dating
done.
and we cheated. So get the hell out of here. She fucking loaded him into that cannon and shot that shit off the fucking waters.
Oh my god.
But
She threw him off the
in
ship.
your opinion, I think you're telling me that you won't break up because
Because like
apparently-
it depends on the length of the relationship. As I said, like 3 years is a long time. I would definitely consider it. And
Yeah, but you're living 3 years of a lie, fam.
yeah, but
I mean,
how
not
many
a
lies?
lie,
How many
but,
lies
like,
have somebody told
yo.
you that you probably don't even know? Like your parents probably told you a lie that they probably just don't even want to share the answer with you, right? Because
what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Not to
I
give
don't
you
want to be thinking about that. Get the hell out of here.
I'm sure my parents told me one lie once. I mean,
No. I mean,
100%
okay, a
they did.
white lie is what you're talking about. A white lie.
yeah, but to me, a lie is a lie. Like, why are you lying in the first place?
Okay, so you're on my ship then. You're saying
Yeah,
that
what I'm trying to say,
you
I'm
break
on
up.
you. I'm in your side to the extent of not breaking up though, because 3 years is a long time. If it's
Nah, man, get the hell out of here.
if
What's
it happened,
wrong with you, fam?
okay, if within the 3 years, if
Have
it's,
you got no self-respect for yourself?
come on, bro, if it's within the 3 years, I won't lie.
No,
It's easy for
still
wait, I was gonna say
still
it's easy.
a lie, though, man.
It's easy for me to give this opinion because I'm not really the one who's being cheated on, so there's really no emotions into this answer right now. But I could safely say on the outside is like, if it's if I'm with my girl for 3 years and in the last month of the 3 years she cheated, I'd probably just dip. I'd leave for sure, 100%.
Yeah, but it's the same exact thing. So it's the same exact thing in the first 3 months compared to the last 3 months. Like, what
No,
difference does it make?
you know
right?
why?
At the moment, I kind of feel like I'm just
No.
trying to change your mind to be on my side even
No,
more.
I don't. No, I don't think you are, to be honest. But I look at it this way: the first 3 months,
But,
she really doesn't know me. But in the last month of
Bro,
the 3 year
like,
relationship,
that's an open relationship then. That like you just went 3 months of an open relationship, and then she decided that this is the guy that I want to be with and whatever, and so that's what happened. Like, I mean, it makes sense, but ultimately, I kind of feel like a lot of relationships, or just the word relationship, is kind of diluted nowadays, where people are just fucking doing whatever the hell they want to. But
nowadays
a
people are
relationship
like that.
is
Yeah.
just that, like a marriage or whatever. You're connected. You trust the other person. You're loyal to the other person, and you respect them for who they are, and they should respect you or give you the same exact emotions, right? You can't just
Wow.
go around cheating in the first 3 months, even if it is the first 3 months or even the first day. You've got that connection before the relationship, and you decided that you want to continue with the relationship. So definitely, I kind of agree with the girlfriend's breaking up. So I agree with her decision of breaking up with the guy.
Harsh, but as I said,
no,
it's
no,
wait.
no,
As I
no,
said, it's
harsh.
easy for
I
me
kinda
to
feel
have
like
this
it's
opinion
justified.
now because I have no emotions into it. But
That's probably true. Maybe like you haven't gone through it, man. You
Yeah.
see me, man. Tears are tears are coming
Oh,
out of my.
I'll give you a hug if I could, bro.
I'll be like those rappers, man. I'm a tattoo tears in my eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's meant for something different, though.
Exactly, yeah, it's meant for something completely different.
It's meant for something different, yeah. I'll just, I don't know, like fucking, who is it, Gucci Mane, or is it fucking,
Birdman.
what's
I know
that?
Birdman. has
Birdman,
one.
yeah. I'll put an ice cream cone on my cheek.
Oh no, that was Gucci Mane. Yeah, that was Gucci Mane.
Is it Gucci Mane?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
right,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
I think Birdman has it as well. He has
He-
like fucking
he-
ice cream.
Oh,
I
I think
got
he has it in his head. Yeah, you're right. It was bald head.
this.
I think so. I have no idea, but
His bald head.
oh
But
my God.
all right, man. That was the topic. No, he doesn't have it. I'm searching it up right now. No, he doesn't have it. Let me see
Oh my
Gucci
God.
Man. Hold on. I gotta get this shit down.
Type in Gucci Mane ice cream. Gucci Mane ice cream. My bad.
Oh my god. Yeah. It is Gucci Mane. He has
Yeah, it's
Gucci
Gucci
Mane.
Mane
He has
for
a
sure.
fucking triple scoop triple scoop fucking ice cream on his cheek. I don't know what
Bro,
that means,
who
but
the fuck would do something like this? But anyways, let's just wrap up this podcast because it's going off
let's
track.
wrap the podcast. I hope you guys learned something. If you didn't learn something, then maybe kind of do the opposite of what we mentioned. I kind of feel like we did give some proper
Yeah, I think
opinions and answers.
Yeah, this week we did. for sure.
Maybe, but that's it. We talked about Warzone. We talked about relationship questions. And yeah, check out our YouTube channel, Zero Credentials. Maybe you can comment on that and give us your questions. See what opinions we give.
Yeah, and I was going to mention, if you guys want to send in a question, the email address is actually 0credentials1 0credentials1
Okay.
Yeah, it's like ooh.
Our easier access would be YouTube. Just type in Zero Credentials and you see our name.
Yeah.
It's on Game Mayor. The game channel is called Game Mayor.
Yep, one word, no spaces.
There you go. All right, that's episode 4.
Yep, that was pretty good. All right, guys, take care.
Ooh.
See you guys next week, hopefully. Peace.
Maybe.